outgrowing someone does not make you better than them. So don't ever use that as a flex. Stay humble. What's up, people, and welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. Look y'all. My wallpaper is coming together. At first I just had like these two up and it was giving where's the rest. So I finally got to add more, and I'm not done yet because there are still like spots that need to be covered. And if y'all want a tutorial on how I did this, just let me know in the comments. But on today's girl talk, we have to talk about friendship breakups. This is something I feel like people don't talk about as much. Like, we don't normalize friendship breakups. I've had a lot of failed friendships, and because of that I felt like I was not the person that needed to be talking about friendships. But I have learned a lot from failed friendships and successful friendships, so I guess I can give my advice. Despite what I say in this video, please go to God and pray and ask for his guidance on what to do with your friendships. And if anything in this video helps you in any kind of way, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get into the video. Okay, that's enough talking. First, let's talk about outgrowing friends. When I hear people talk about outgrowing friends, it's mostly oh well, I don't reach this level of success and my friends, they still in this mindset and I just feel like I've outgrown them. In some cases that is understandable, because if you have reached a certain level in life, you have matured in a lot of areas in your life, but the people around you want to stay the same. I can understand you feeling like you have outgrown them because you no longer can relate to them. Your lives look different, your mindset is different. So yeah, you have outgrown them. I think that one thing that we always neglect to understand is that we all grow at different paces. We do not all mature in the same way at the same time. So if you find yourself in a situation where I no longer want to be in a poverty mindset, so I'm going to do what I have to do to have financial freedom. Okay, that's a revelation that you have. That's a new thing that you want for yourself and a new level of maturity you are ready to go to. But let's say the people around you are comfortable in their poverty mindset. They're comfortable with living paycheck to paycheck. They're comfortable with blowing their money on stupid stuff. They really have no hope in financial freedom for themselves. In a situation like that, you have to evaluate how this person is giving or taking away from your life. If someone is comfortable with being in a poverty mindset and you're not comfortable with being in a poverty mindset, and you're talking to them about, okay, credit cards and all of the other financial terms or whatever to get to financial freedom, you're talking to this person who don't have no knowledge of that, who's ignorant to that whole topic, you're not going to get the response out of them that you would want. That's your friend and you want to talk to your friend about everything that you got going on, but if this person is ignorant in that area, they cannot help you. Now, some people who are ignorant in certain areas, they will encourage you to go do what you want to do. Okay, like, yeah girl, go ahead and do that. I don't understand it, but baby, go ahead and do it. But there are some people that are ignorant in their opinion. It makes sense to them, but it actually hurts you, and it's something that they don't do intentionally. Then you have people who intentionally say things to discourage you. They are comfortable where they are, and they are used to you being where they were too, and they cannot stand the sight of you not being on their level anymore. Like, you trying to mature threatens them. If you are maturing and you have a friend who is threatened by your success, who is threatened by your maturity, who feels like you are acting different, always giving you backhanded compliments, they always trying to tear down what you doing, they always trying to find the bad and there's nothing good they have to say, you don't need to be friends with them at all. But if this person just simply does not have the same mindset as you and they're not doing anything to keep you from growing, you may have to put boundaries up for them, because like I said, when you talk to ignorant people about stuff that they don't understand, they may say something that makes sense to them but may hurt you. And I know with our best friends, we want to tell our best friends everything, we want to tell our close friends everything, we want to talk to them about everything, but you cannot talk to your close friends about everything because they're not going to understand everything. Y'all are two different people. Y'all may be inseparable and best of friends and have a lot of stuff in common, but y'all are still different people. So for certain things that your friend may not understand, you may have to find a mentor in that thing. You may have to talk to another friend about that thing. You might have to bring that to someone else and stop trying to bring the conversation to them because you're not going to benefit from having that conversation with them. And once they see that this is striving in your life, that this is something that you was talking about for a minute, and they start seeing the fruit of it, then them being influenced by your consistency, they will hop on the bandwagon. So just pray for your friends if you feel like you're growing in certain areas that they're not growing in. Girl. Hello? Anyways, like I was saying, really interrupted. Dang, what was I talking about? So recap of everything I was just saying, because I just want to make sure I make sense, because sometimes I be talking so fast and I be all over the place. If you are growing in one area and your friend is not growing in that area, but you really want them to grow in that area with you, that does not mean just cut them off, because everybody grows at a different pace. Everybody matures at a different pace. Or maybe this person is staying the same and they do not want to move forward with life. They just want to stay in their mama house and just be baby. They're not immature stuff. You trying to elevate and move forward. Yeah, you've outgrown them. But do know this, outgrowing someone does not make you better than them. So don't ever use that as a flex. Stay humble. Now let's talk about grieving. Grieving after a friendship breakup. This is not normalized. I feel like it's not normalized because when I went through it, I thought I was crazy. I really thought I was tripping. Like, I was so unsatisfied with myself when I was grieving. I really didn't even understand it. Like, but falling out with your best friend, your best buddy, your ace boom coon, your partner in crime, bad boys for life, bad girls for life. Breaking up with your best friend is worse than breaking up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Like breaking up with someone you was in an intimate relationship with, because you have boyfriends and girlfriends, they come and they go, but your best friend, it hurts so bad because y'all confided in one another, y'all told each other secrets, y'all laughed together, y'all cried together, y'all spent so much time together, y'all made each other's family, y'all family love each other, y'all comforted one another, y'all hung out every week, almost probably every day, y'all was always on the phone talking, y'all went to the same schools, probably worked the same jobs. Y'all went from all of that to no longer speaking. Moment of silence for all of the friendship breakups that occurred out there in the world. Amen. Whether you and that person grew apart, one outgrew the other, or y'all had a big falling out, the road to recovery can be hard and long, depending on what happened and the impact it left on you. Me personally, it took me over a year to fully forgive and heal from my last friendship breakup. My last friendship breakup was in 2019, and I had two best friends, and both of those ended same year. Tragic. But one of them hit harder than the other one because of everything that happened that led to our downfall. It was a lot of things that was said and done. Things that I said, things that I done, things that she said, and things that she done that left both of us hurt, and we eventually became toxic to one another. It wasn't hard for me to finally let go because I have this thing where I kind of like mentally clock out of situations. So once like I'm up here like just done with it, I really don't care how everything else goes. There were some things that was said and done that we couldn't come back from. We was trying to come back from them, but we couldn't come back from them. Yeah, why my camera just overheat? Like the devil. And once again, I forgot where I was, but I'm just continue to go and hopefully I pick up the pace. Oh yeah, I think I was talking about how I just mentally clocked out. Yeah, I prepared myself for the end of our friendship because I just knew it was about to end. There were some things that was said and done that we just could not come back from. We was trying to, but it wasn't working, and we just became toxic to one another. So we had to let it go. But during that healing process, I felt like it was never gonna get better. Like, I was so angry, I was so hurt behind what happened between us. Like, I wasn't hurt that the friendship ended because I knew it had to end. I knew it wasn't going to get better, so I was okay with that. But I was just still not okay with everything that happened, and I felt like there was something wrong with me. I was like, girl, you don't want to be friends with her no more because you already know that this is a toxic thing. You know y'all can't be friends right now. You know that this is not something that y'all can do. You know that the friendship is over with and dead. So why are you still angry? Why are you still feeling some type of way about everything that happened? Like, it's over. But it still hurted. So if you ever found yourself in a situation where it's like, okay, like, I know that the friendship is over, I know the relationship is over, I know there's no going back, but you're still hurt behind what was said and what was done, all the things that happened, that's completely normal. Okay, I thought I was going crazy. I thought I was being bitter. I felt like I was just couldn't let stuff go, and it was like I was just trying to heal from it so quick. I was trying to forget it so quick. I was trying to focus myself on this. I was trying to occupy myself with this, trying to fill in the void, trying to just get away from it, run away from the hurt. But y'all, like, I couldn't run away from it. When you are going through the healing process, sometimes it's gonna feel like it's not gonna get better, but the thing is, what you have to do is be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself about how you feel, and you have to be honest with God about how you feel, because if you pretend that you're okay, you cannot truly heal. You cannot properly heal, and that was my problem. That I feel like that's what took me over a year to forgive her, because it took me a minute to let my pride down and say out of my mouth, confess to myself and confess to God that my feelings was hurt. Because of past experiences, like before me and her was friends, I used to be the type of person who feelings was easily hurt. I used to get bullied, picked on a lot, talked about a lot, and I became this person where it's gonna take a lot to hurt my feelings. So I had to say out my mouth and confess to myself and to God something that I haven't said in a long time, was that my feelings was hurt. It's not easy taking your mind off of the situation, whether you are upset about your friendship ending or whether you're still upset and hurt over what happened. Like I said, it's just like any other relationship that you're in, like with a guy or with a girl. If this guy cheated on you while y'all was together and you're like, you know what, I don't want to be with no cheater, so I'm gonna leave you, and I'm okay with not being with a cheater. You're okay with not being with him, but you're still hurt and scarred over the cheating, the betrayal. You had trust in him. You never thought he would do that, and it's like, man, like, what you did hurt me, but I don't want to be with you no more. Like, it's the same thing. To move on from what happened and into healing, you may have to unfollow them on social media. I suggest you unfollow them on social media if you know that you are really trying to focus on healing from it and less about what they got going on in their life. You're trying to move forward, look forward, not back. You're gonna have to get rid of all the pictures that y'all got together, printed and in your phone. Now, if you don't want to delete all the pictures, because I couldn't even delete all my pictures, but what you can do is probably like put them on a flash drive and then hide the flash drive away. Just take it out your sight. The stuff that they brought you, or the stuff that they used to own and they left with you, you can probably give it back to them, or you can probably just pack it away and get it out your sight, or throw it away. Like, whatever feels better to you. Just get everything that reminds them of you that you can help, like things that you can move, just move it out your way. Get it out of your view, because if you keep that stuff there, you're just going to continue to get nostalgia, and your focus is supposed to be on moving forward, not looking back. And when it comes to venting to people about how you feel, be very selective, because not everybody understands the concept of a friendship breakup. Not everyone understands the hurt that comes behind a friendship breakup, okay? Like, it's not normalized. And I repeat, I do not recommend talking to a mutual friend that you and your ex-best friend share. I don't think you should do that, because mutual friends, all they want is the band back together, and it's not about what they want. Now, that's not the case with all mutual friends, okay? Some mutual friends know that y'all being friends is just not something that's good for the both of y'all. So they're just gonna listen, it's gonna give you the best advice they can, and they're not gonna try to convince you to be best friends with them again. Despite what I have said in this video, please seek God for specific instructions on how to deal with these situations. If you made it this far in the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and comment below something that helped you heal from your friendship breakup, because you never know what your advice can do for others. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.